The other day I was in the masjid, and after finishing the salah, a brother, he came up to me. And the last time I had spoken to this brother, he was asking me for advice with regards to a problem between him and his father. And the problem was to do with some money-related issues. And I haven't spoken to him since. So he comes up to me, sad face, slight tears in his eyes. And he says, my father's dead. He said, just died 10 days ago, we buried him. So I looked at him in shock. I said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Immediately, the thought came to my mind about the problem he had with his father. So I wanted to inquire, Akhi, did you sort that out before he died? Or did your father die upset with you? He looked at him and he said, Brother Imran, 15 minutes before he died, I was on the phone to my father. And we had reconciled. Things were good. I was having a good conversation with him. I was planning to come to visit him. 15 minutes later, my father has a stroke. And then he goes to hospital and dies. Allah Azza wa Jal helped him fix his relationship with his father just in the nick of time. Literally the day before this, I was in the masjid praying the same salah, Salatul Asr. After having finished, another brother comes up to me. This brother is a revert. He told me his dad died. And they had just buried him a few days ago. But his dad died as an enemy of Allah. His dad, he said, was an Islamophobe. He hated Islam. He said even when he died, he went through his phone, he noticed all these Islamic phobic WhatsApp groups that he was in. And he said, I remember going to visit my dad, and I would talk to him about Islam, and he would insult Islam. And I remember I said to him one day, I said, Dad, I'm worried that you're going to regret this. And he said, after my dad died and after he was buried, he goes, I was just thinking to myself, what's he going through right now? And then he said to me, he said, Brother Imran, you know what the problem is? He said, I can't even make dua for him. I can't even make dua for my own dad. Brothers, why am I telling you this story? Because I want you to contrast between the two situations. The first situation, the father died as a Muslim, and the son can still do something for his dad. The second one, he died as a kafir, and he can't do anything for his dad. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal to make our family members and our loved ones die upon Islam. If our loved ones die upon Islam, we can still do something to help them. There's a lot of bid'ah around this that people do for their loved ones when they die. That stuff's unacceptable. But there are things that we can do. We can make dua for them. We can seek forgiveness for them. We can set up charity projects in their name. And one of the things that we can do is we can do Hajj or Umrah on their behalf, or send someone to do Hajj and Umrah on their behalf. They get the reward of that, inshallah ta'ala. Now, we've recently helped set up a project called Gift and Umrah. And this project is a project where we get students of knowledge who are in Mecca, Medina, or even other areas that will go and do Umrah. And they will do Umrah in accordance to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ on behalf of one of your loved ones that have passed away. If you'd like this Umrah to be done on behalf of a loved one, then there are two ways to contact the organization, Gift and Umrah. The first way is via Instagram, and the link is below. The second way is via WhatsApp. There's a Saudi Arabian WhatsApp number where you can message on WhatsApp and you can speak to them, inshallah ta'ala, and they'll arrange it. There is a fee to cover the costs of the Umrah and so on and so forth. And also what they do is that they give some of the money as a gift to the students of knowledge who perform the Umrah. So it helps them with their studies and their living costs and so on and so forth. So if you engage with such a project, you get multiple rewards. You get the reward of doing good for one of your loved ones. They get the reward of the act of Umrah that was done on their behalf. You also then get to facilitate some funding for a student of knowledge, and also you help this project grow and reach more people. So with that, inshallah ta'ala, I request you to get in touch. And even if you don't have a loved one who passed away, you can still share the video to someone that you know who does have a loved one who passed away. We all know someone that's lost someone, right? And imagine if they get Umrah done for one of their loved ones, they get the reward of the Umrah, the one who gets it done gets the reward of getting it done, and you get the reward as well for just passing it on. So inshallah ta'ala do that. Assalamu alaikum.